nothing in life is going to last forever. So here's what you need to know on how to overcome adversity. The only reason why you are suffering is because you have not learned how to let go. And it's a choice. Suffering is a choice. Healing is an option. When it comes to overcoming adversity, you have to overcome the trials and tribulations that you went through. And I know you're like, well, it's hard. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources. I'm tired. I'm stressed. I've been touched on. I've been broken. I've been beaten psychologically, emotionally. I've been fired. I've been homeless. We all have a sad story, but with every problem, there is a solution. So this is where the rational thinking comes in. I need you to first go ahead and put on your brain cap, make sure it's tied and secured, and open up your ears so we can get to it. It is intentional that you are going through trials and tribulations. And trigger warning, you may not want to hear that, but on this page, when it comes to your girl Ty Guidance, your favorite mental health specialist, we are honest. We're not sugarcoating, we're not making excuses, and we're not enabling. So, truth be told, you're going through the trials and tribulations for a reason. Now, ding, 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 ding. The reason is going to be up to you. I don't know why you're suffering. I can't tell you why you are suffering. You, your ancestors, God, universe, Allah, Buddha, whomever, Jesus, Jehovah, they know and you know. Like Dre said, they know, they know, they know. You know why you're going through the things you're going through. If not, there is a reason. And while you're going through trials and tribulations, you have to discover what is the lesson, what do you need to learn, or what is the blessing. Or if you understand equality, both. Where is the balance? Why are you going through negativity? Why are you experiencing positivity? There is an intention. There is something that you are supposed to learn. And with you learning and going through the adversity, you can transmute the energy. In this transition period, you're transmuting from negativity to positivity by accepting that you're growing, you're evolving. If you do not go through trials and tribulations, how are you supposed to become the best version of yourself? How are you supposed to become this person? If you're trying to lose weight and you're used to eating junk food and you're around people who don't exercise and you're not educated on how to become healthier and you want to be healthier, you want to eat properly, you're going to have to learn discipline. You're going to have to learn how to cut off junk food. You're going to have to learn how to exercise. You're going to be uncomfortable. And the adversity of you being uncomfortable is so you can become comfortable. You cannot receive things without understanding why it's being given to you. So the second thing you need to understand when you are going through these lessons and blessings is submission. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear that word, especially women, but submission is welcoming the adversity, because honestly, you don't really have a choice. And I'm speaking from experience. You could huff and you could puff and you could blow your house down, but then you're going to be homeless and you're not going to have nowhere to sleep. I get it. We all have gone through trials and tribulations. I have a sad story too. And like Patti LaBelle said, if only you knew, you would realize I don't have time to be depressed, broke, and bitter. I have people, places, and things to see. I cannot be this person making these videos for you guys if I'm not going through it myself, okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, shout out to everyone, okay? Like, we are going through these things so we become the best version of ourselves. And we have to welcome it like you don't have a choice. You can sit here and try to fight God, ancestors, the universe, and they're going to sat you back down. Not sit, but sat for the old people in the back, okay? You have to learn how to sit down. You have to learn how to embrace it, because it's like, what are you going to do? If you're broke and you need a job, you're going to have to figure out ways to get a job, or you're going to have to wash cars. You're going to have to braid some hair, some scalps. You're going to have to cut some grass. You're going to have to go on Indeed. You're going to have to go through interviews. You may have to walk to work. You may have to Uber to work. You may have to take a bike or a scooter until you get that car. If you're saving up for a car, you're going to have to start saving up your money, because unless things are handed to you in life, you have to work for them. So you really don't have a choice. So you sitting here trying to fight God, ancestors, and universe if you believe in that, because once again, you can't force religion onto people. Whatever anybody wants to believe in, they're allowed to. Eric Cartman, whatever, you're allowed to believe in whatever you want to believe in. Nobody gets to tell you, well, if you don't believe in this, then you're going to go to, who are you? You don't get to tell people. Even myself, I only suggest and advise. And that's the same thing. When you're going through things, the people, places, and things that are going to be there to support you are aware of that. Anything else extra, it's not for you. So on this healing journey, as you're going through your trials and tribulations, you just have to embrace what it is. And when you learn to embrace what it is that you're going through, you can learn to communicate. And that's the fourth thing. You have to start giving yourself these pep talks. You got to start putting some pep into your step. You got to start showing up for yourself, because you need you, and nobody is going to come and save you. Not your mom, not your dad, not your cousin, not your pet, not your uncle. Like, yes, people are going to be in your life, but we don't want to be enabled. And a lot of people who have been taken care of sometimes don't know how to do things for themselves. Now, granted, it's nothing wrong with being privileged, but if you don't understand that you're privileged and you don't know what to do with your privileges, they will be taken away from you. And the goal is not to suffer in life. The goal is to realize, you know what? I went through this breakup because I needed to learn how to love myself. I went through this divorce because I needed to know how to trust myself or get to know people before I just marry them. I went through this house loss or eviction because I needed to learn how to manage my money. Or maybe it wasn't my time to live in this house. I got fired because I wasn't supposed to work at this job. You know, like a lot of things. And you can't blame yourself, because a lot of us only been taught what we know. Like, all of us only know what we've been exposed to based off our environment, our resources. So education, finances, your parents, your neighborhood. Like, if you don't leave what you know or unlearn what you've been taught, you're not going to have any reason to grow or to travel or to think otherwise. So like, during this adversity that you're experiencing and transmuting it to negativity to positivity, you got to be graceful, because once again, you can't do anything. So you just have to remind yourself that nothing in life is going to last forever. You got to take time yourself, and you got to be honest. So if you got to cry, yell, scream, and shout, do it. But eventually you're going to have to let go. Now, trigger warning, unless you're suffering from a physical death, that's a whole different topic for a whole different series. That is something that's going to take more time. But if it's not death, like somebody passing away, you losing a loved one, or your physical health, like you can't walk, you've been disabled, everything else you will be able to get through. And there is no time limit. So most importantly, as you're going through adversity, you can't rush the process. It's not a race. If you didn't even know why you were born or who your mom and dad were going to be, why do you think you're going to understand why you're going through the things until you overcome them? But I need you to know that with every problem, there's a solution. Like, you can't go through something without overcoming it, and it's going to take some time. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're going to go ahead and get into your homework assignment. Homework assignment is to write down a saying, an expression, or a chant to hype yourself up. And I need you to practice this for the next 7 days, if not 2 weeks, every single day, or anytime you're going through adversity. Because if you only do it, side note, when you're going through trials and tribulations, it's going to help you. But if you do it every single day, it will become a part of your nature, and it will actually help you change the way you think. You're not going to be able to change your mindset if you don't try it. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be cringy. If you want a burger, then you got to get a burger. If you want a french fry, then you got to eat a french fry. Healing is a journey. So relax, calm down, take your time. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Ty Guidance, Ty_Guidance. And you guys, I'm about to be opening sessions for one-on-one. So check out the link down below. Go to our website, tyguidance.semware.com. It's your favorite mental health specialist. Lay you by. And your homework is going to be due in the next video in the beginning. Or comment down below and in the comment section and engage, and let me know that you're done and what happened to you.